Hey, how's it going, everybody? Is it finally here? Has it started? Can you hear me? Can you see me, guys? Hey, Angel Blue Rider, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hey, guys, today's Sunday. Another stream about cars, about buying cars, and how to get the best possible deal. Now, for those of you that are looking to buy cars in near time, in near future, this is the stream for you to get your questions answers. On Friday, you got off work, you went to some dealerships on Saturday, you went to some dealerships on Sunday, you went to a few more dealerships, you negotiated here, spent 5 hours over there, spent 3 hours over here, and you realize that buying a car is kind of like having an interview with Harvey Weinstein, and you are the fur plant. You are not on the receiving end of anything good when you're buying a car if you are not prepared. If you don't know what you're doing, the dealership will take advantage of you. The salesman will take advantage of you. The sales manager will take a turn. And when you think you are done and there's nothing else they can do to you, the most experienced, the most dangerous salesman in the store will have your way with you. He's called financing manager. The financing manager will try to sell you bullshit on financing. They're going to try to sell you bullshit gap insurance that you can get for $5 or it's free. They're going to try to charge you $1,000 for that. And then on top of that, you're going to get sold warranties, insurance for this, warranty for your seat, all sorts of bullshit that you don't need. I'm not going to go into detail right now. I cover all that shit in the course. Guys, I'm going to get to your questions. I promise real quick. Let me just finish saying this thing. For those of you that are looking to buy a car and that have been contacting me, thank you so much. I appreciate your business. But I'm gonna start doing something special. I'm not trying to sound like a salesman, but I've been overwhelmed with people that I'm helping. I'm gonna highly recommend that people go to 60minutecar.com, the website, and actually learn the skills themselves. I'm not telling you guys, no, don't contact me or nothing like that. There's only one me. I'm trying to build an army. Listen, I can go out and have a easy job, making great money, I'm trying to build a fucking army. The only way I can do that is if there is an army to build. One guy on the internet is not gonna do anything. I need some freaking help, guys. The best thing you can do is hop on, learn this thing, learn how to do this, go out and kick ass and do it yourself. And if you have questions, I got you. That's why I'm here for. That's why we have these streams for. That's why there's a Facebook group. That's why I put out my phone number below. There's literally my number that you can text below this video. So, for those people that join the course, I'm not gonna drop you. All right, you join the course, you're in the fam, you're in a group. I'm gonna make sure that you're getting the best possible deal. You got questions, I'm gonna get answers for you. All right, let's get into the stream here. Hey, how's it going? Second Life, what's up, dude? Brandon Peterson, how's it going, man? Hi, Dan. Yes, all right. The sound is good. Brett, how's it going, man? Dan, I thought your video about how to buy salesman was going to tell me how I can take one home and put it in a closet to abuse. No, my friend, that's what Hollywood is for. Oh, you just send them Kevin Spacey's way. Trust me, they're gonna have their way with them. Second Life, I don't want the headache of buying a car. However, I don't have a lot of confidence in my 2012 Nissan Altima. Listen, Second Life, if you haven't started praying about your transmission and sending all sorts of blessing its way, you should, okay? All sorts of holy water and enchantments you can think of. You need to be looking for another car. It's gonna happen. You need to you need to start looking at I know you don't want the headache of buying a car, But if you don't want that headache, can you imagine a headache where your car is gone and you need a car? Do you want that headache? You're gonna have a headache. How big of a headache do you want? And do you want to have a car while you're having a headache? Because you could have no car and be needing a car. I don't want you to be in that position. Dwayne Rose just purchased a 2020 Palisade 3 days ago, $1,600 off MSRP. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. And guys, you might be thinking, well, that's only $1,600. That ain't a lot. Yeah, everybody else is charging $5,000 over MSRP. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 over MSRP. And this guy not only got it at MSRP, below MSRP, and he got it not just on any car. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you got this on the Honda, you know, Civic or a fucking CRV. Okay, whatever. Good, not amazing. He got it on the hottest SUV of the fucking year. Kia Telluride is the hottest SUV of 2019. So hell yeah, Dwayne Rose, I need a video from you, bro. I need a testimony. All right. I need something from you. Tell people how you got it. Tell people the experience that you got, and most importantly, tell people if my videos help you at all. It doesn't have to be a 3-hour History Channel documentary. Put up your phone, do 1-minute video review. You know, has my shit helped you? That's it. That's the only thing that people are going to be really wondering. Is this van guy? Is he for real? Mike Bornkamp, what's up, dude? An interview with Harvey Weinstein. Couldn't put it better. Oh, dude, yeah, trust me, I love making fun of Hollywood pricks. Just fucking love it. Alvin Thompson, Dan the man. Well, shit, someone's gotta be. Gary, hey Dan, how's it going? I just got back from walleye fishing. Got to catch a program tonight. I talked to my Hyundai dealer about warranty. Follows any customer as long as they own the warranty on the vehicle. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Kapil, got myself a 2020 Camry, planning to drive that bitch till it breaks down. Hell yeah, dude, I'm telling you, you got yourself a brand new Camry, it's gonna drive for 200,000 miles, maybe 250. So get ready. I mean, treat your car nice. You know, it's gonna last you 200,000 miles, and you got no business of even looking at any cars till it hits 200,000 miles. And again, all I ask is just do give me a review. If my videos help you, just say it. You know, hey, Dan shit works. Try it out. That's it. And you can do that in our Facebook group, literally. Angel Blue Rider, what's up, Dan? Last Thursday we spoke about Hyundai, Kia, Telluride, Mitsubishi warranty. Okay, I called more dealerships, and the first owner is 10 years. 100,000 miles. I think it's 100,000 miles, not 10,000 miles. The second owner 5 years or so, or 60,000 miles. Third owner, no more warranty. Okay, I don't know why they do that. I don't think it's the best business decision. I think it's better for them to keep that 100,000 warranty for 2 owners, so the first person can move this car into the used market and be in need of a new car. I don't know why they do this, but whatever, that's them. I think you skipped my question, Brandon. Did I skip your question? Oh, I guess I did somehow. Brandon Peterson, hey man, what is a good percentage off MSRP to start negotiation at 23%? Let's go with that, 2023. Let me just let me turn down my phone here. All right, are we solid here? Okay, perfect. Should I start negotiating off 10% or 15%? So on expensive cars, if a car is more than 30%, let's go with 25%. If it's less than 30, let's go with 23%. Cool. If it's If it's like freaking less than 20, shit, let's go with 20%. You know what I mean? Uh, these very expensive cars, the markup on an expensive cars is quite a bit more than on a cheaper cars. That's just kind of how it is. You know, a $60,000 pickup truck is still made out of the same stuff as a $20,000 pickup truck. You know, I understand different transmission, different engine, different suspension. You know, I understand, but the basic components, the electrical, the metal, the plastic shit, the wiring, the software, it's all going to be the same, right? You know, the seats may look different, but a lot of times it's the same stuff, right? The dashboard looks different, but it's, you know, dashboard for a $60,000 truck is not going to cost much more than a dashboard for a $20,000 truck. It's still same plastic and rubber. Makes sense? Radio for a $20,000 truck is going to be pretty much the same as a $60,000 truck. It's a fucking radio. You're not putting, you know, a spaceship in there. All right. What other questions do we have here? What's up, Dan? Last Thursday. Okay, we got that. Lexus IS Turbo or Lexus ES 350 2017. John Freddy, dude, I'm not a huge fan of IS. I don't think it's a luxury car. I don't think it's a sporty car. It's neither or. You know, you either decide you're a sporty car or you go luxury. All right. IS is neither. So I would go with ES 350, which is a luxury car. Alfred Gomez, I saw pre-owned certified 2017 loaded Santa Fe Sport, only 20,000 miles, $21,000 internet price. Okay, so Alfred, here's the thing: certified is bullshit. You don't need to be getting shit certified. If you need a car certified, then you need a different car. It's like with a woman. If you think she's gonna cheat on you, you don't need a fucking prenup. All right. If that even comes through your fucking mind, then just don't get married. Simple as that. If you are doubting this Hyundai, what is it, Sonata, right? If you think this Hyundai Sonata is not a quality car, don't buy it. When I buy cars, in my mind, I buy the type of vehicle that will last 200,000 miles. There's no way I'm buying a vehicle that, in my mind, I'm not thinking that, okay, this car is not going to last me 200 miles. I'm thinking it's going to last me 200,000 miles. That's what good quality modern cars should last, 200,000 miles. If you don't think it's going to last that, move on to a different car, you know. I think Sonata is going to be, to answer your question, Santa Fe, great car. I think it's going to last 200,000 miles. I would take the certification off, number one. And number two, yeah, sure, ask him for, $4,000 off. They're not going to beat you up, dude. You're doing it over the phone. If you don't like it, hang up, move on. That easy. Scott Snow, what is the average you have got off on the new F-150? Somewhere around 20%, 19 to 22, whatever. Let's go with fucking 20. Let's keep it simple here, okay? 20%, Scott. So I aim for 23, but if you get 23, that's pretty damn good. If you get 20, that's still very good. I mean, you're getting 20 fucking percent off a car, off a brand new fucking car. 20% off. I mean, can you go, think about this. You go to Walmart and you ask 20% off of $20 fucking pair of jeans. You're not even gonna get that off of jeans. You're getting 20% off a fucking truck. So, dude, I think it's a good deal. Hey guys, huge favor, please hit that thumbs up button. Show YouTube that somebody gives a crap about this channel. We matter in here, in this area. Then also second owner for Toyota and Honda. Second owner gets 60 months, 20,000 miles, whichever comes first. Okay, I got it, Angel. Dan, your thoughts on 2020 Camry TR 2020 Camry TRD? What kind of abomination is this? Let me Google this shit. I am mind blown right now. I am literally mind blown. Hold on a second. I want to see if this thing is real. Let me literally do 30 seconds of reading. Just 2020 Camry TRD changes the Camry game. Okay, Camry is a family hauler. That's its game. Okay, let's see what kind of Toyota. There are some people that shouldn't do drugs, and I have a feeling you are one of those people. Okay, crack is not for everyone. Okay, not everybody can handle the stones. Looks like you cannot handle your shit. Your Toyota TRD. For those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, TRD stands for Toyota Racing Development. Who the fuck is gonna race a Camry? I can't even. Who in God's name is gonna race a fucking Camry? What's next? A turbo? What, like a V8 fucking Sienna? Let's put a fucking Mopar in a Sienna. What's next? Toyota, stop doing drugs, okay? Lay off the pain pills. Come back to earth, okay? No more. Stop it. Just freaking stop it. Can you imagine? Hey guys, my microphone is about to die. I'm gonna switch a battery real fucking quick. I thought I had good batteries, but sorry. Give me 1 second. All right, are we back in action? How's the sound, guys? Can you hear me? Let me. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. We're gonna pretend the sound is on. Okay. I am Kane. Hey Dan, what do you think of new MR2? God, let me Google that now. I have no idea. What concept spider? I mean, what is going on? We're gonna go with the 2020, 2021, 2020 response. Okay. Is it okay. I see what you're saying. So here's the thing about the the MR2. I think it's going to be an interesting concept, but first I think it's going to be extremely underpowered. Number one, and number two, it's not set. You know, we don't know if it's actually gonna be in production or not. So this is what's gonna determine MR2's existence in 2022 or whenever they make it. If just checking the sound, if Toyota Supra sales are good, MR2 exists. If Toyota Supra sales are bad, MR2 is not coming out. Makes sense? So MR2's future depends on the sales of Supra. Kind of that's where we're at with here's the thing. MR2 is supposed to be a Toyota Porsche combo. I honestly don't know. DEFCON 0. BMW still worth buying these days. My pockets aren't that deep. Well, if your pockets are not deep, you got no business buying European cars. Okay, that's it. Just don't buy them. I'm Kane. Hey Dan, does AutoNation negotiate on vehicle with under 10 days on a lot? They have this no haggle crap now. Okay, so because I happen to work at AutoNation, I'll tell you, no, I do not even call AutoNation. Literally, I'm looking for cars, right? And I see AutoNation. Skip right past that shit. They don't negotiate, and they have a dealership on fees on top of that they do not remove. Well, if you're not going to negotiate and you're going to hit me with bullshit dealership fees, well, grab a pair of these and go fuck yourself. That's it. CarMax, I don't even fucking call them. AutoNation, do not call them. Florida Fine Cars, do not even call them. Echo Park, don't call them. Carvana, skip right past that shit. Vroom, I don't even go to that website. Shit, what else? Florida, HG Greg, skip right over that shit. What else is there? Off lease only, moving right along, just past that shit. New York, there's New York dealership, New York cars or something like that, moving right past that. I actually, for those people that are actually serious about buying cars and not getting fucked, there's gonna be I'm working on a new website. It should be up in a week or so. There's gonna be a list of there's gonna be like I don't know how to call it, but there's gonna be like a blacklist or black book of dealers not to call, and there's gonna be there was gonna be like 3 columns of why not to call. They don't negotiate. They have extremely high dealership fees. Okay, I understand. Like there's a difference between, like, I hate dealership fees at all. I think if some dealership has a car dealership fee, I take that as lie, no integrity, or just being a fucking scammer. That's kind of my take on it, in my personal, humble, unbiased opinion. Okay, but even in my book, as much as I hate dealership fees, $150 dealership fee is different than a $3,000 dealership fee. Okay, makes sense? Okay, so and what else is there? They don't negotiate. There's extremely high dealership fees, and they don't work with out-of-state people. If somebody says, well, you have to come in to buy a car, I'm not gonna fucking fly in to sign the paperwork. Do you know what emailing is? I know this is a crazy concept. Are you ready to? I mean, you're emailing. Try that. Try emailing me the paperwork. I'm gonna sign it and FedEx it over to you, instead of me spending $600 on a overnight, on a next day airplane ticket, and then hopping in the car, driving for a fucking week, and spending $150 a day just on fucking food, gas, and hotels. So what was the point of saving money if you're gonna spend all that money on bringing the car back, driving it? Driving cars many times is actually more expensive than shipping them, because when a truck is shipping, and when I use a shipping company, right? There's one truck, one driver with 9 cars. Make sense? So it's better to put that car on a car hauler and have it hauled, unless it's really close. And if you can do it in one day, you know, you wake up at 8 o'clock and then you are home by 8 o'clock. If it's like 12 hours or so, back, you know, back and forth, cool, all right. You know, it's gonna cost you $55 in gas, you know, that makes sense. But if you're gonna be driving your car from 2,000 fucking miles away, no, that's a bad idea. Um, Gary, the ruling went against Nissan for the CVT transmissions. Now they have to replace the CVT transmissions and give him a new warranty. They've seen going at 30,000 miles. Gary, can you, I guess I'm gonna Google this shit. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna Google some real quick. Nissan transmission recall 2018. Okay, I just want to read up on it. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, Gary. Brett, what do you do if a salesman tries to touch me inappropriately? Here's the thing. It depends if you like it. I'm not gonna say that, you know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. If it's, you know, if she's good looking, maybe there's something, you know, you can do there. Or maybe if he's good looking, maybe there you have a special connection. You know, Brett, it all depends. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do there, but I will make suggestions. I can send you a couple of tutorial videos. Woo, this is fun. This is fun. JR Isles, hey Dan, can you help me buy a 2020 Dodge Charger, wide body, made to order, or do you not negotiate muscle cars? Bro, I'll negotiate anything. Anything. If you want a 12-pack of fucking vibrators, I'll negotiate that shit for you, as long as you're paying for it. Listen, I just because I hate Chrysler products, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna help you find a car. Do you know how many Dodges and Jeeps I found for people? Literally, I just found a Chrysler yesterday. I'm not a huge fan of Chrysler products. Not a huge fan of Maserati. Not a huge fan of Fiat. But it doesn't mean that just because I disagree, I'm not gonna help you, right? Like I don't like Crocs, right? But if there's gonna be a sale on Crocs, I'm gonna tell some people who like Crocs there's a sale on fucking Crocs. Makes sense? So it's like if you still want it, cool, dude. Hit me up. I'll help you find the car. It's not an issue. Second Life, is this true on the Nissan CVT transmissions? Well, I'm gonna Google it, but just do some more research on it. Ronald, hey Dan, how's your week? Do you watch Formula One? I used to watch Formula One as a kid, way back in the day, but right now it's just getting so goddamn boring. The only car racing that I enjoy is rally, number one, hill climbs, you know, that would be, you know, probably number two, and then 2.1 would be drifting. That's it. I can't stand NASCAR. You know, F1 puts me to sleep. What else is there? You know, street racing kind of, it's kind of you know what I mean? I don't know. Even street racing doesn't really, you know, give me that special feeling down there for some reason. Maybe because I'm not racing. Maybe. JMM 387. I went to Lexus dealership. Very good start. To show my wife a car, wanted to see if what Dan said what was true, if I could test drive a car without the car salesman. Yeah, dude, you're driving your car, okay? You're not taking their virginity okay, for a test drive. You're driving your car. I don't see why the salesman needs to babysit you. Do you have a driver's license? Yes, get in a fucking car, drive. Or if you want to drive a car without a salesman, you tell him, shut up, do not say a fucking word. We're going for an hour-long drive. You don't even talk. Just don't. All right, I'm 10 minutes behind on questions, but I promise I'm gonna catch up. Hey, Professor Dan, using your service, want to on average be on savings in the $45,000 FCV. I'm thinking of 4Runner, bro. Caesar Hulk. The biggest thing I'm gonna save you on the 4Runner is probably 2 weeks of work. Second, $45,000 CV. Here's the thing: if this is a Ford, let's go with 25% off. This is a Toyota. This is a different story. If I can save you $4,000, $5,000 on a 4Runner, on a brand new 4Runner, I'm gonna feel good about the deal. Start 1969. How far away is too far to get competing quotes from car dealer on the exact same car? As long as it's an flat planet Earth. Oh, I couldn't avoid it. As long as it's in the US, it doesn't matter. It's the same fucking car. The dealership is gonna tell you, well, it's far away. I don't give a shit. They have a better deal, and you can tell them I got free shipping, Strat 1969. There is no distance. You can compare pricing. That's why I shop nationwide. It doesn't matter where the car is. Literally, I just found a guy. What is it? Toyota CR. No, it was Honda CRV. He lives in California. We found him a Honda CRV from Texas, and it was cheaper from Texas than it was in California. His credit union person, I'm not sure who he was, manager, loan officer, whoever the hell it was, told him, holy shit, this is an amazing deal. He said there must be something wrong with the deal, the price is too low. So for those people that live in New York or California, first, you gotta shop nationwide. Second, stay the hell away from your local dealerships, because bunch of scammers in New York, overpriced cars in California. Robert Castoro. Okay, hold on a second. JMM 387. Bro, I got you. Just text me. November, I got you. I'm gonna find your car in November. JMM. Tom. Politicians, banks, insurance companies are all in the bed with dealerships. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Yeah. And I don't know. The worst part is that politicians are on the receiving end of the. I'm gonna call it. Well, you know what I'm talking about. They are not. They are. Yeah. They are definitely on the receiving end. That's Dan. He's awesome. Rick Reviews. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the support. Jay Isles. Oh, I'll pay. I just don't want to have to do all the research. Yeah, Jay Isles. I mean, I understand. That's what most people call me and text me for. Like, what I do is pretty simple. I can teach you what I do in a few hours, and that's why I created a fucking course so people can do the this themselves. I actually, if I die, my course go free. So that's the thing. As long as I have bills to pay, I'm gonna charge people. But if something happens to me, then you guys have the course for free. So here's the thing. What I do can be taught only in a few hours. 4 or 5 hours. Sit down with the cheeseburger. Sit down with a glass of cold milk, a glass of water, and just write a couple of things down. It's less than 5 freaking hours. Less than 5 hours for you to save tens of thousands of dollars on your next car purchases. If that's not significant, I don't know what is. I can't even. I cannot help you at all. Like what I do is simple. The problem is nobody wants to, nobody wants to clean their own fucking toilet, all right? Nobody wants to get elbow deep in their own shit. Everybody calls the plumber. And unfortunately, I am the dealer plumber, all right? Nobody wants to deal with this shit. They throw me under the bus, and I'm pretty happy to be under the bus for people to save them money. But let's be realistic. Guys, I want you, for those of you that have no time, you got kids, you're just too lazy, no problem. I'll do it for you. But for those of you that are young, that are ambitious, that are trying to do something, that are going to be buying more cars in the future, and if you got some time, do it yourself. I'm telling you, you will have a skill that literally nobody in your next family reunion is going to have. Then next time your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousin, your sister, your dad, your mom needs to buy a car, you will be the guy that they will go to. You are going to be the professional in the family that everybody turns to about the car. You know how you have like a house, like a real estate agent in your family, or a lawyer, or a doctor, right? I guarantee you that he's the guy that hears from everybody, and he's helping everybody else to find best deals. Make sense? All right. Angel Blue Rider. Dan, you ever had to curse at salesmen over the phone? Dude, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? You think guys, this is not Dan's pretend to be cool show. Okay, this is how I am. This is how I talk at Walmart. This is how I am, at family reunions. That's why I don't go to family reunions. I don't think even Jesus would like me at church. Listen, absolutely, guys. I'm gonna make a video just on the conversation that I had with the dealership. You're gonna see how I talk to salesmen, and oh boy, you're gonna see why salesmen don't really like me. You're gonna see why dealerships don't really like me, because I give it to them straight. Dwayne Rose, I will get a video to you in next few days. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much, Dwayne. Yeah, because a lot of people use my shit, but unfortunately, very few actually give me any reviews. It's like as if I don't exist. I'll be more than happy to help you guys find the cars for free, or you use my advice, but like just tell people about it. Like I'm on a mission here. I'm on a mission. Marisol Bustamante. I'm just gonna call Mary. Let's go with that one. Hi Dan. What are your thoughts on buying a car with cash? Very, very bad idea. I'm gonna be actually making a video about it. I'm planning on it. Or do you recommend financing? So here's the thing. Finance your house, finance your car, finance your $3,000 shoes, finance your boat, finance your jet skis, finance everything, and use your cash to make money. All right, Marison, subscribe, okay, and stay around on the channel, because Marison, you're gonna need to hear this. In a week or two, I'm gonna be, it's either next Sunday or Sunday after that. Kind of depends how we do this. I'm gonna have a video where I'm gonna talk about just about finances, just about money, how to invest, what should you invest in. And listen, I know some of you are thinking, well, Dan, you're too fucking young to talk about money. Listen, the cool thing is you can learn from people that are older than you, and that's what I do. What I know about money and financing is not from my own fucking genius. It wasn't revealed to me by Jesus himself. I wish it wasn't. It was from people that do this for a living. It was from people that invest millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. If you're smart and if you actually take your time to learn shit, you're gonna be better off. So when you're gonna spend $25,000-$35,000 on a car, well, you took that money that you very hard, you worked for it. You were smart with it. You said no to fancy TVs. You said no to fancy vacations. You said no to fancy shoes. You said no to fancy restaurants. You saved, saved, saved. You were smart with your money. And what are you gonna do now? Take this pile of hard work, blood, sweat, and fucking tears, and just throw it onto a car that's gonna be worth $5,000 in 15 years? That's a bad idea. What you should do is you take that $25,000, $35,000 and put it into something that's not gonna be worth $5,000. That's gonna be worth $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000 in the next 10, 15 years. Okay. Ronald Louis, do you know why those Toyota Tacoma are so overpriced? Yes, I do. I'm glad you asked it. I know why. Because there's an insane fucking following. Why do Yeezys cost $1,000? Why is there a pair of fucking sneakers that is comparable to a $100 sneakers or a $50 pair of sneakers? Why do they cost $1,000? Because there's crazy people out there that are willing to pay for it. Why do Toyota Tacomas retain their value so much? We're not in fucking Afghanistan. We're not in Africa. We're not in in South America, where you have to have that kind of truck, because if you don't, you're not gonna fucking make it anywhere. Why are Tacomas valued so much? Because there's a cult. Because there are people that are willing to pay $15,000 for a 200,000 mile Tacoma. Because there's crazy people out there. That's why. Should I buy the 2016 Toyota Tacoma? Should I wait until the next year winter time? So it's not next year winter time. It's next year August and September, somewhere in there. Ronald Louis, that's number one. Number two, should you buy now or buy later? Bro, that's like totally up to you. I can't even tell you. Whatever you guys want. Here's the thing, Ronald Louis. I would recommend you don't buy your next car until the car that you have now blows up. And that should be somewhere around 200,000 miles. J.R. Isles. Did you hear about Toyota Supra? Yes, I did. Scotty Kilmer said that they weren't welded correctly. Yes, I did. And BMW issued a recall. Toyota is investigating if it's true. Yes, it is true. Scotty said they will have to give owners a new one. So here's the thing. From the research that I have done, I think it's true. But, who actually knows, John J. That's okay. That's something else. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna go to some other topic. John J. Thanks for the awesome info. You got it, my friend. Just share this on Facebook. I mean, not this stream, but just other videos. I mean, your friends, your family, literally somebody right now, your friends, your family, and your co-workers. I'm only going through, like maybe, 3 groups of people. At least 2 or 3 people are looking for a car right now. You don't know about this because they're not going to tell you. I mean, you're not their fucking babysitter. They're not going to be telling you. The only way you find out that they bought a car is after they bought a car. That's why I tell people, share these fucking videos on Facebook and YouTube. If you enjoyed it, well, guess what? It's a crazy concept. I know it's crazy. Somebody else might enjoy them also. If you're saving money and you're buying a car, what you think you're the only person out of 7 billion people that's going to be buying a car? Literally, your friends, your cousins, your family, your co-workers are looking for a car. You just don't know about it. Anthony Garcia. Okay, let me finish with John J. Didn't do as well price of the car purchase, but I called their bluff on the required fees and they removed them. John J, please do a video on it. Literally, do a video on it. Testify, Jesus. I need a testimonial from you. I swear, I was gonna go black church lady over here. Uh, Anthony Garcia, I went to a Honda dealership just to see CRV AX applying all your teachings. Okay, I like that. I drove the car and the manager gave me his best price, $29,000 after taxes, is MSRP. Listen, I don't know what your taxes are. I have no idea. Are you in like California where it's 9.5% taxes with God knows what else you have to do? Or are you in like Oregon where it's 0% taxes, right? Or are you in like state where it's only 6% taxes? I don't know what your taxes are. And don't even tell me, Anthony, don't even tell me. How close are you getting to 20% APR? You know, and how many dealers have you contacted? You're buying a $30,000 SUV. 20% of that, you should be getting this car for somewhere between 25 and 24, 25, 24 before taxes, all right? Before the government taxes, you know, with the dealership fees are included in there. Tom, my insurance company sends me emails if I buy certain brand new car. They will send me $500, but they only mention a couple of brands, not any brand. Tom, I am not sure what you're talking about. If I buy a certain brand new car, they will send you $500. If they only mention a couple of brands, well, okay, so it looks like some car manufacturer, let's say Honda, for example, is working with your insurance and they're saying, hey, Mr. Geico or whatever, right? Can you send out this email and we'll give $500 to you if you send us a customer. They're just trying to sell you a fucking car. Anthony Garcia, I'm going to start looking for better prices nationwide. Oh, let me move here just a bit. Now, since you say we can shoot for 20%, and I'll post my update once I get the car. Thank you, Anthony Garcia. I appreciate that. What is the best thing to do if someone gets fucked after they bought the car? Okay, so you contact an attorney. It's typically going to be what is it called? A customer something customer protection attorney. I'm not sure what is it exactly, but it's like customer protection something. Okay, and you give them the contract and say this: can you find any way for me to get out of this contract? And you zip it. Here's the contract. Can you find any way for me to get out? Zip it and listen. That's it. And typically it should cost you free or maybe like $50. And if you can, again, you shouldn't be paying for an attorney, because this attorney, if he truly feels that you can get out, right, he's gonna help you. Or maybe he says, yes, you can, but you're gonna have to pay me for a consultation. Okay, whatever, right? You might have to pay, right? Because I mean, that person did work for you and he delivered the results that you were looking for. So you might have to pay some amount of money, not a lot, you know, a couple of $100, you know. But you know, if the dealership is saying no, you know, we're gonna go to court, we're not gonna let you get out, not a problem. Then you find an attorney that's not gonna charge you anything, but will take, like, let's say 30% from the winnings, right, from the loss, from the settlement. That's it. You find an attorney that's gonna work off percentage, you just cut him in, and that's it. If the attorney wins the case, congratulations, you're getting yourself a nice beach house. I suggest Florida, very nice. J Rob, how's it going, homie? You're a bit late, my friend. You are an hour late, bro. Dan, could you please do the video on where and how to invest this week? Poseidon List, bro. I wish I can't promise you it's gonna be this week, because I wanna have some topics arranged. I just don't want to be pulling information out of my ass. Okay, I don't want to be like just I'm not a talking head. When I say something, I want it to be like informative. Okay, I'm not pulling this information out of a magical fucking well or something, you know. Poseidon list. So maybe hold on to your cash for a couple of weeks. I promise there's gonna be a fucking video. I promise. Tom, I know. It's just the reason I'm gonna make a video about investing is because there's so many people that contact me that say, Dan, I got cash, you know, like I want to buy a car with it. I'm like, oh no, don't buy cars. So here's the thing. I have another channel, but I haven't uploaded any videos to it. It's gonna be about money, but you know I want to stream on it, but you can only stream after 1,000. You know, after you have 1,000 subscribers. So I need to get 1,000 subscribers on there somehow. Do you recommend a voluntary repossession? Absolutely not. Repossession, big no. No. Do not go for repossession. Absolutely not, dude. That is a very bad idea. STU man, fan is Rum. Jesus Christ, dude, I cannot pronounce your name, but you have a 03 at the end. Repossessions are very bad. Okay, there is no. It's a very bad idea. What you do is whatever you have to do, you pay off this car. You pay it off. It's a lot faster to make $5,000 that you're gonna lose or $10,000 that you're gonna lose than having a fucking repossession on your credit history. Chris Busarillo, I'm talking about $7,000. Nobody but rich people should buy $30,000 vehicles. Chris, I would still listen. I can flip $7,000 and I can make $7,000. You know, if you work, you know, for a year, you can double your money in a year with $7,000 if you're smart. And I'm not talking about investing in some kind of crypto bullshit currency, freaking none of that crap. I'm not talking about investing in some kind of startup companies, Indiegogo bullshit, none of that crap. Just work. Just start a business. It doesn't have to be a fancy business. Buy $1,000 worth of equipment and do something. Jose, what's your take on 2015 Kia Optima? I like it. $13,000, 22,000 miles. Not a bad deal. Here's my thing. This is a Kia LX. So let's do this. If you can get this Kia LX with 22,000 miles for let's say $11,000, I'm gonna be a happy man, and you're gonna be a happy man also. So let's try doing that. Also, does it have a clean or rebuilt title? Do some research on it. If it has a rebuilt title, then no more than $9,000. Okay, Tom, if you want to see your salesman knows what she is doing, ask for Monroe. Ask for the Monroe and listen for the response. Yeah, you can. Monroe. Oh, Monroney. I'm sorry, I cannot read. Tom. That's what I do. This can't read for shit. Monroney sticker. Yes. Very few salesmen know what the hell they're talking. Only old school people will know. Most salesmen know it as a window sticker. Chris B. I'm the cousin that wants to buy a car for cash, no tax, no fees, no dealer. Listen, cousin, okay, Mr. Cousin, don't buy cars for cash. It's a waste of cash. It's a very bad idea. Alexander Yarko. Dan, how to deal with the test driving performance cars for pre-purchase inspection on winter when the car usually goes up in summer tires. Well, Alexander Yarko, I'm not sure when you say performance cars, how is testing performance car different than testing a Toyota Camry? I don't see what you think you're gonna test drive a performance car, let's say a Ferrari or a GTR, What, you're gonna go 150 miles an hour? You're gonna race it on the track or put it into a drift around a freeway exit, right? No, dude. You're gonna drive it just like any other car. And as far as winter tires, um, the biggest thing what I'm looking for on a test drive, right? Does my ass love the seat? Does my back love the seat? How's the steering? You know, how's the feel on the car? Can I see everything out of it? How do I feel in the car? How do I like the car? That's what I'm test driving for. I let the pre-purchase inspection, I'll let the mechanics, I'll let the technicians, the professional car doctors take care of everything else. I'm not going to pretend I'm a mechanic. Not even going to pretend. I'll pay somebody $120 so they can give me a professional answer. I'm not a car guru wizard. I don't have a spiritual magical connection with the car. Tell me if you have a head gasket that's about to blow. Woo! No, I don't have none of that. Unfortunately, that'd be great, but I don't. Marisol, should we trust dealers on taxes fee? I have no idea what taxes fee is. Or do we need to do our research on how much we pay in vehicle taxes? Oh, you can do your own research. Just call the DMV. It shouldn't take you. It's literally, it's one call. Hey, how much do I pay in taxes on the $15,000 car? That's it. Or what's my tax rate? You can also ask that. Brett, what do you think of dealerships taking advantage of the teens, ladies, and elders? Teenagers, old people, and women are primary targets for dealerships. Nobody gets treated worse than women, teenagers, and old people at the dealership. I'm telling you, if you're young, if you're in your early 20s, if you're buying your first, maybe second car, I mean, I feel very bad for you guys. If you're an old person, you're gonna have wool pulled over you, just because. Like, I'm not saying, well, old people are stupid. No, I'm not saying old people are stupid. Old people are smart. Old people are wise. The dealerships will take advantage of you because there's new tricks that they constantly use. So that's, I mean, really, guys, I mean, there's no way in hell I would allow my woman to go to a car dealership and buy a car without me. Like, if she did, we would have a big problem. A big fucking problem. I would not allow my mom to go buy a car without me. I wouldn't allow my sister to go. Well, actually, my sister is a badass, but you know, I wouldn't let just, you know, young people and women into a dealership without a man. Well, Dan, you're being sexist. Well, I'm sorry. Is being sexist means it's also reality? Is that part of being sexist? Okay, then I guess I'm being fucking sexist. Okay, my stream disappeared, but we are back. Okay, banks will provide a loan with dealership's purchase order, and they say that the mail check to dealer. Do you think this will affect how good the deal when you get from the dealership a used car? Okay, Ruckus TV. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter how you pay the dealership as long as you pay them. What matters is how good of a deal did you get. Financing, sending them a cashier check, a wire transfer, whatever the hell they want. It doesn't matter how you pay them, right? Do you think this, you know, banks will provide loan with the dealership's purchase order and say that they mail? Yeah, dude, it doesn't matter how the dealership gets paid as long as you did your work up front with negotiations. Chris B, I'm not investing in a vehicle. I need one to do my job. Why waste money at the dealership? Well, listen, Chris, let's say you buy a $20,000 car, right? How much is that $20,000 car be worth in 12 years with 150,000 miles, an average of 150,000 miles, right? Maybe more, maybe less. How much is a Honda Civic, a good reliable car, Toyota Corolla, Camry, how much are they worth with 150,000 miles in 12 years? $4,000, $3,000, $5,000 maybe, right? Let's say $5,000. So you turned your $20,000 good stack of cash into $5,000. What I would do is I would turn that $20,000 into $40,000 in the same 12 years. That's just my personal unbiased opinion. Very, very humble opinion also. So humble. It's the most humble opinion you will ever get. Ruckus TV. How do you let the salesman know that you plan on financing through the bank and that they will send a check to the purchase order? I don't. I can tell the dealership we have cash for financing ready, whatever gets us the best possible deal. And often the dealership is going to say, I'll give you the best possible deal if you will finance with us. You got 4% interest rate at your bank. We'll give you same 4% interest rate, but if you finance with us. Why does the dealership want you to finance with them? Because they're not making a lot of money. You did good work, you negotiated the price down. So they're not making a lot of money on this car, but they still want to make some money. So what they'll tell you, right, as a customer, if you'll finance with us, we'll give you a good deal, and we're gonna make money on the back end from the financing. Makes sense? So it's okay to finance with the dealership. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. You just have to know that you're not getting screwed on the interest rate. So what I tell people is contact 5 credit unions, see who gives you the best. You contacted 5, you got 4% interest rate. Perfect. Now you have some kind of foundation that you can work off. You got 4% interest rate. Now you can work with any dealership, any financing that they have, and you can tell them, I got 4% interest rate. And if you can beat that, I'll work with you. Or if you can at least keep it the same, I'll work with you. But I want an amazing deal on the price of a car. Mazio Anetti. Also, am I allowed to ask salesperson to see dealer's cost for the car? Listen, Mazio, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever you want. The chances of you seeing the true cost on the car are 0. 0. It's not going to happen. Why would they show you? And here's something else. It doesn't matter. Listen, if they're selling a $20,000 car, right, they're selling a $20,000 car, but they bought it from a manufacturer for $1. Imagine that scenario. They bought it for only $1. And you know that they bought this car only for $1. And you tell them, well, Mr. Dealer, Mr. Salesman, I know that you own this car only for $1. Sell it to me for $2. Well, the salesman is going to tell you to go fuck him yourself. And I'm being nice here. Why would they sell it to you? Why would they sell it to you for whatever they own? It doesn't matter. They're going to sell you the car for whatever you can negotiate. If you can negotiate for $20,000 to $1, awesome. More power to you. But most likely, it's not going to happen. Knowing invoices doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I tell people to go with 23% on a car. Start with there and see where you end up. That's what I tell people. I wonder how the Chevy dude keeps his job when he tells you not to get screwed when buying a car and he works at the... Dude, are you serious? Bro, you haven't been following Chevy dude long enough. His dealership... listen, Chevy dude is the most valuable asset to that dealership. If Chevy dude decides to leave that dealership and starts looking for any other job, he's gonna get a sign-up bonus with any other dealership for about $500,000. Yeah, maybe $1 million. So Chevy dude brings so much customers to that dealership. I mean, if he's not getting a regular handy J from the general manager on a daily basis, couple of times a day, I would be very surprised. Very surprised. The amount of business that guy generates for his dealership that he works at is insane. Just fucking insane. Alexander Yarko, Dan, if I understood you correctly, in one of your C8 related videos, okay, you mentioned that it is not the best idea to buy muscle cars because C7 depreciation. Can you, okay, here's the thing. Alexander Yarko, there's different levels of muscle cars. And here are the levels. A lot of money, less money, not too much money. Okay? Where are you at? Alexander, can you okay. Okay, so let me give you 3 levels. Level number 1, you have a bunch of fucking money, right? You can go out and you can buy an $80,000-$90,000 muscle car. Then you go out and you buy a C8 Z06 version. You know, top of the line, 650 horsepower, a fucking beast. Next level, you're somewhere around $35,000, right? Then you buy the C7 with like 30,000, 20,000 miles because it's gonna depreciate crazy. Okay, next summer it's gonna be insane. It's gonna depreciate a lot. Next level is gonna be $20,000. Then just buy whatever the hell you want for $20,000. You know what I mean? But if you're talking about just in a concept, just in between 2 cars, C7 and C8, buy C7 used next year. Or if you're thinking about buying a C8, don't buy C8 450 horsepower entry level C8. Don't buy it. Buy the top of the line. If you're going to be buying a C8, buy the best shit that you can get because it's going to hold its value. If you buy C8 base model or whatever, you're going to get LT3. Woo! That shit is going to depreciate just like every other C8. See, if you are buying a car that there's 100,000 of them on the market, it's going to depreciate more. But if you're going to be buying a unique car, like a Hellcat or a Demon or whatever, however they call them, right? It's going to hold its value better. Like, for example, a guy just asked me today about a Ford Mustang GT 5.0. Okay, it's the V8 version. That motherfucker, brand new, was like $40,000 or some $43,000. You know how much it is right now? Like 23. It literally depreciated in 3 years, 36,000 miles, 40%. I bet what's the GT 500 or whatever the Cobra version, right? The Mustang did. Is it GTS 500 or GT 500? I forgot what's the trim level exactly. I bet that didn't depreciate 40%, right? So you want to buy a car that's not gonna depreciate like a falling rock down the hill. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the questions here. Tom, always double check the VIN. Yes, Ruckus TV, when purchasing a used car, big dealerships like Honda, how long usually does it take to get a title after you purchase? 4 to 6 weeks, somewhere in there. Ronald Louis, do you know why Nissans are so trust, especially the engines? Because they're owned by a French company. Here's 2 things that you want from French, okay? You want their woman, you want their cheese, and you want some of their cakes. You want some of their pastry. Here's a couple of things that you may not want from France, okay? Their politicians, their cars, and their guns. Actually, FAMAS is pretty good, but other than that, no. Listen, not every country is good at everything, you know. French wouldn't know how to make a car if their life freaking depended on it. You know, they make good looking cars, not reliable. The beginner, hey, how's it going? Check out your channel. Beginner, how am I gonna check out your channel, bro? You gotta send me the link, number one, and what the hell is your channel is about. Just send me a link, I'll check it out. Mobile device, looking forward to investment info in the future. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm trying to do it, like, you know, Sunday after this one. It's just I'm super booked with clients and other stuff. David Noakes, what do you think about Cadillac ATS? If you want to buy it, buy it. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're going to be buying a Cadillac, my personal, humble, unbiased opinion, I think you should buy CTSV. If it doesn't have CTSV, I would not buy a Cadillac. That's just my personal opinion. Why? Because you're gonna have hard time selling this thing. A Cadillac 2-door. I mean, you know, if somebody wants to buy, I don't know, you know, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't buy it. But if you want to buy it, I mean, it's an okay car. You know, if you keep it for a long time, yeah, sure, it's a pretty good car. You know, but personally, I'm a CTSV fan. I mean, that thing just sounds so juicy. Mr. Scott J87, how can I help my friend who got 5.7% interest rate on his Chevy? Said contacted 15 places and was 5.75% was the best with his credit score 805. Okay, that means he has some major issues on his credit report. He needs to pull a credit report. Number one, he needs to buy it or get it somewhere for free. You can get places for free, and you need to get that credit report from a few different places. Not just one company. There's like 6 of them, right? What else? So you get that, and then you start challenging things. Like, say, I didn't buy this. Maybe you got to look at the credit history. He has excellent credit score, 805. That's fucking amazing. He's literally in 1% of population. He's in 1%. He's like Bill Gates of fucking credit score, and he's at 5.75%. Like, I mean, what did he get? A 1973 Ford? I mean, what kind of no, it's a Chevy, right? 2017, so it's a decent car. Yeah, there is something going on his history, a big issue. You need to look in you got to go in the history and see what's going on in there. Tom, the dealer will make up phony invoice all day. Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, dealer's invoice is absolute garbage, dude. Don't trust them. Don't make shit up all day. I read somewhere that in Florida, 150 miles in the car is considered used. I don't know. That could be a legal technicality, you know, or something like that. I don't know about it. You know, everybody has a different definitions of used. You know, typically if a product has been used, it's used. If a car inspector got in a car after it was assembled and he drove it, he used the car for its intended purpose. He drove the car, it's used already. If he literally drove it from the assembly line to the shipping truck, it's a used car, right? That's, you know, if you want to go straight by definitions of used. All right, guys, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you're looking to buy a car soon, join our Facebook group, 60-Minute Car. Join our group on 60minutecar.com. Everybody that's in our course, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad we did this. I enjoyed this. You got any more questions? One more thing I can't stand is when you take your car to the dealer for service, you cannot watch them work on it. Yeah, it's like, nobody likes to, nobody likes when you're working, you got somebody over the shoulder. Like, if you know how to fix your car, fix it yourself. It's kind of like, you know, yeah. All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next video.